it has been a while since I last made a video, and for reasons being I had so much going on in my personal life with work and whatnot that honestly it became a hassle to do videos for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So I really was solely focusing on YouTube and Instagram these past few months. But today I thought what a good way to be back on YouTube than to do a sit-down video talking about my favorite topic, which is how to have the perfect homebody summer. Let's get on into it. So before we start discussing how to have the perfect homebody summer, I think we need to really define what exactly it means to be a homebody, which in my personal opinion, being a homebody is someone who enjoys being at home and honestly just prefers solitary. Now, I like to call myself a homebody. I do like to do stuff during summer. I do love to travel and whatnot, but half the time I do like to stay home as well. But sometimes it can be a bit boring and repetitive to be home all the time, which is the whole purpose of the video, is to curate the perfect homebody summer by finding things to do at home. Now, there's going to be 3 things that we're going to be talking about in this video. The first one being developing a self-care routine. If you're someone that does not practice self-care, spending majority of your time at home can become very isolating very quickly. Without some sort of routine, it's very easy to stay in bed, scroll on your phone, really just lose motivation. Now, over time, if you don't have some sort of self-care routine, home will become a place that you don't often enjoy being at. You would much prefer being elsewhere than in the comfort of your own home. Adding a self-care routine gives your summer a sense of structure to fill those long summer days, and I'm going to tell you how to do just that. I'm not home all the time like most people would think I am. I am home mostly on the weekends, but during the week I'm always at work. And because of that, my work can be a lot sometimes, so my form of self-care, I have a self-care routine in the morning and in the evening time. And this kind of helps me prepare for my day as well as when I come home from work to decompress from my day. I like to call those routines a morning wind-up routine and an evening wind-down routine. Hence the words, one's in the morning, one's in the evening. Now in the mornings you can do many things. What I like to do is I like to go for walks in the morning if I can, if I wake up early enough. If not, I like to get up, wash my face, do a little skincare, maybe have some breakfast or some sort of coffee or tea. I personally like to get up early in the mornings because to me, I like to have time to make my bed and get ready for the day, and then time to really prepare myself for the day. I can get everything I need to get done out of the way, and hence of like making sure I'm ready for work. Whereas my bed's made, I'm dressed, my hair and makeup's done, my bag is packed, my lunch is packed, all of that. And I have a separate amount of time where I can sit, either have some sort of coffee or tea, or even sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'll journal in the mornings instead of the evening, or even just being outside in the morning to just really soak in the summer air, whether it's enjoying the sunrise and drinking tea or whatnot. Whereas in the evening, I'll come home, unpack everything that I have with me, get dressed for the gym, and then head out. And then when I come back from the gym, I'll shower, depending on my mood, I'll most likely do an everything shower, or I'll do like a relaxing bath with like Epsom salt and like bath bubbles and like essential oils in the water, things like that. And then I'll do some sort of skincare routine, whether it's wash my face, but instead of doing my normal skincare routine, I'll do like face mask or eye patches. Just sit in my room and kind of like, if I didn't journal that morning, I'll journal that evening about my day. And I will kind of watch a movie or some sort of TV show to really decompress everything, and then I go to bed. Now, that is just what I like to do for my evening wind down routine and my morning wind up routine. You can do different things, whatever works for you. To me, I just like doing those things because I find that helps me not only motivate for the day, but also decompress from the day. You do what works, and it can be really different things. You can do skincare, you can journal, you can meditate, you can do physical activity, whether it's in the morning or the evening. Just find what really works for you, because I find when you have some sort of routine in place, that takes up majority of the time of your day, so you're not just spending half of it in bed and then just realizing, you know what, I don't want to get out of bed after all. This way, having a routine helps you either get out of bed or prepare to go to sleep on time, because I also find that if you're just scrolling on your phone in the evening time, your brain is awake. You're not able to get the right amount of sleep that you need, and the next day you'll end up sleeping the whole day away, and then won't be able to do whatever activities you have planned to do that day. Which brings me into my second topic, is finding a hobby. Summer can feel very long when every day looks the same. Having a hobby gives yourself something to work towards instead of just trying to pass the time by just being on your phone and watching movies all day. Now, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with watching a movie or starting a new series. I have done that too as well, and it can be fun, but when you're doing that all day, it can get boring very quickly. I'm saying boring a lot because the whole point of having a homebody summer is to really enjoy being at home and not feel like, okay, I'm home, I have nothing else to do, I don't have anywhere else to go. So, you know what I mean? It's the whole point of you're wanting to enjoy being home. And in order to enjoy being home, you need to have a hobby because, like I said, it passes the time by and it keeps you busy. And also, I think it's also fun to have some sort of project you're working on, and then at the end of the summer, if say it's like a whole summer long project, at the end of the summer you finished it, and I don't know, I just find that very rewarding. So I do have some ideas for hobbies if you're that kind of person where, okay, yeah, I can start a hobby, but I don't know where to start or I don't know what to do. Here are some list of hobbies that I think are pretty cool that I'm also interested in doing, and if you end up doing it, let me know how it goes. Now, everyone likes to do gardening, or not even like a vegetable garden. Sometimes people will create a fairy garden, but I thought, why not combine the two and create both? A fairy veggie garden. And I think it'd be cute to have, like, you have your setup of the garden, your veggies in different planters, and then you have maybe like stepstones leading to each planter, and maybe a little door in each planter of like different fairy homes. You know what I mean? I think it's like a cool project to work on. It is money costly to build a garden, and it's not always ideal if you don't live in a house, if you live in an apartment, or you live in a city where you don't really have access to something like that. But if you do, then I think, and you want to get into some sort of gardening or growing your green thumb, I think it's really fun to do a magical fairy veggie garden because it also adds a bit of whimsy to your summer. I love Tinkerbell, and I kind of got this inspo watching Tinkerbell, the Great Fairy Rescue, which takes place during the summer. And you know, I forgot her name, but the little girl in the movie, she had a fairy house, and I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to have like a magical fairy veggie garden. I think it's so cute, so whimsical, perfect for summer, and also gets you outside too as well. My next thing, now I kind of already do this already, is journaling as if your life is a movie. Now I feel like we've seen a lot of like coming of age movies that start off like with Dear Diary or the main character writing in their diary. So I figured, why not do that as well? Now I already journal. I have like a bunch of them. I have different ones for different things. One for like my own personal thoughts and experiences, one for like growth, and then I have one for my snail mail club. But I like journaling because it just romanticizes my life, and also I find it helps my own mental health. And if you're the type of person that doesn't know what to journal about, I recommend joining a snail mail club, and then they sometimes send you journal prompts depending on which one you're in, and that gives you an idea on what to put in your journal. But that's just me. My last point is investing in an aesthetic. If your home or bedroom feels dark, cluttered, or uninspiring, you're most likely not to want to spend time in those spaces. I personally believe that our environments have such huge impacts on our moods that when your space feels cozy, staying home won't feel as daunting as it would in the past. Now, when I mean investing in aesthetic, it doesn't necessarily mean investing or spending hundreds of dollars on decor. It can be something simple as like cleaning your room, making your bed, or adding, say like you start doing watercolors, adding whatever pieces you're working on as decor to your room, or whether it's actual paintings, or even like doing some sort of clay trinkets, stuff like that. It's like creating whatever creation from your hobbies, adding it to your room to create a cozy environment. Even like lighting candle. I love lighting candles after I clean my room because it just makes me want to sit down, relax, kick back and watch a movie. When you feel a sense of comfort in your space, you're naturally more motivated to relax and enjoy your homebody summer. If you're someone that wants to, I don't know, like this can be a hobby itself while also being investing in your aesthetic as well, and that's curating the perfect bedroom setup. If you're someone that has extra money that wants to do that this summer, then I find that creating Pinterest boards of the vibe you're looking for and then going based off of vibe to shop for specific items for your bedroom help create that cozy space, whether it's looking at Amazon or even thrift stores. I think some of this stuff I did get from Amazon for my own bedroom, like the bedding, the lamps, and my nightstand, and like a little bit of the trinkets, but most of it I thrifted or stuff I already owned for years that I just touched up. Like my dresser, I did my jewelry box, my little baskets that I have all over my room, I thrifted as well. Like there's just so much you can do by thrifting, shopping on Amazon, or repurposing in your own house to create that perfect coziest. And it works for both ways, not only for your bedroom but also for your main spaces. If you own a house, it works for your kitchen, it works for your living room. Do whatever fits for you. Now, having a perfect homebody summer does not mean, oh, I can't go out some home. To me, it's about creating the perfect cozy environment and wanting to spend more time at home to really learn about myself. Now, I really hope these tips really helped you guys to create your perfect homebody summer. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.